are doing great.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. We're going to talk about the one-year anniversary of Father Matt Marino's stabbing. Knights of Lights organizers want visitors to break this habit. Another board member resigns from the Airport Authority, and Fire Union will meet with county leaders. We'll get to all that and more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, BNS Signs, Facial Rejuvenation Center, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and St. Augustine Handy Houses. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube and our Rumble, and download our app today from the Apple App Store. All right. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, so
we're here.
And it is my Munchkin's birthday. So to start off with, I got to say happy birthday to Maeve.
Happy birthday, Maeve. I hope you have a great day.
So
birthday on a school day. Sorry, girl.
She's still recovering, so she did not have to go to school today.
Okay.
She still had a cough, and we're
sick on your birthday.
Yeah, so we're hoping today's the day she's back.
Okay.
So
right on.
Because we got plans.
Little cake.
She's got plans.
Little cake will revive that.
Yes. Ice cream and cake will always revive it.
For sure.
So
happy birthday, Maeve. We love you. Blake, how you doing?
I'm doing my best back here.
Doing your best.
That's all we can ask for. It's all we can ask for back there.
Yeah. That's supposed to be a certain player's baseball reference page, but apparently it's not showing up on screen well. So I'm going to change that image during question of the day.
All right, we got this.
All right. So should I ask the question of the day slower than normal?
Do it at normal pace.
Do it at normal pace. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to help out. You know, we have stall modes built into the studio.
100%.
Yeah. So.
All right. Do we have a question of the day?
Question of the day. Today is actually Johnny Carson's birthday. He would be 100 today.
Okay.
All right. So the question of the day is, who is your favorite late night host? Who's your favorite late night host? And it can be throughout history.
When I think of late night host, I think of Johnny Carson. So obviously he's my favorite. But I'll give my second place to David Letterman.
David Letterman.
Yes.
Okay.
My second place to David Letterman. There was the whole Jay Leno Letterman showdown when I was probably a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, David Letterman probably got my win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Blake, what about you?
All right. I'm going to say Conan O'Brien. Like
He's hilarious.
Coco?
Yeah, I definitely do believe like he's like I know he's more like recent than like Leno or more recent than Leno, Letterman, Carson, but I do believe out of everyone he's definitely like the best like one-on-one interviewer.
I
don't know about interviewer, but he is the funniest of all of them. I think he's the funniest. I'll give you that one.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
Yeah. Because he's so awkward. So
yeah, for sure. He's just so tall.
And just because of where my age is and this, I mean, because this was, you watch the news, you watch Johnny Carson, you fell asleep probably around midnight and you missed the last guest.
Yeah.
Usually that's the way it worked. So Johnny Carson is definitely my guy. And the thing I loved about Johnny Carson, and these talk show hosts need to do this now, he never became political. He saw it as the people's format and not his format.
Yeah.
And I think some of those talk show hosts today need to take that into consideration.
Yeah, I'd agree. It wasn't his platform, which we hear all the time. I have this platform. No, it's your audience's platform, and you are being honored with the ability to share that platform with the audience. That's a gift. It's not a responsibility for you to share your opinions.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even. It's got to be like Carson's the best because I didn't even know what the name of the show was because everyone just said I'm watching Carson.
Yeah.
They're just
It still is the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm watching Johnny.
I'm watching Carson. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm gonna have dinner, watch the news, and then Carson in bed, and that was just. That was America's routine forever.
I mean, and like I said, he would be 100 today. But he kind of created. I mean, it was before him. I think Steve Allen and Parr, and there was a couple other ones that were before him. But he kind of made late night TV.
Yeah.
And I didn't like Jay Leno. I never really found him funny.
Okay.
I didn't like what he did to Conan.
Okay.
So there was, so still today, I mean, he seems to be a fairly nice guy, but he did some pretty shitty things.
Yeah, during the whole showdown between Leno and Letterman, I feel like Leno was the nice guy card, and Letterman was like, if you like snark and sarcasm, then you're probably a Letterman fan. Because Jay Leno did seem like the nice guy, and then that whole shakeup with Conan it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, when he came back, and
that wasn't pretty.
Yeah, so I mean, Conan still ended up okay, but it was not good.
Leno's like car comedian show was kind of fun though.
Yeah, don't watch it.
Yeah,
one of those. We had already done his other thing by the time that came out. And I didn't think he was a nice guy.
Seinfeld's riding in cars with comedians is also fun. That one's they're both a fun show.
Yeah,
it's a fun concept.
Go. No, I just never really, and I think could be because of my love of Johnny, and I never really liked Jay Leno.
Never did.
Never did. I never watched it after that. I flipped over to Letterman.
Yeah.
Because Letterman was on CBS or whatever. So I flipped over to Letterman and never watched Jay Leno.
Letterman was more of a comic, and Leno was more of a show host.
Yeah.
And so if you wanted the comic vibe, then you were Letterman.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even like his stand-up act.
Yeah, because he's more of a host. He's less of a stand-up, in my opinion.
So,
I guess.
All right. I want to see people's answers. It looks like our age of our crowd is Johnny. It's leaning towards Johnny in a lot of ways.
For sure.
So.
All right. Now it's time for a quick check the weather.
It's going to be nice.
All right. That quick check the weather brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets, Bin 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker, it's the perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after-work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music throughout the week. Open daily 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right.
And we are having Irving in on the 18th, like
yes, November 18th.
Sorry, on Bollocks. And here's something. Here's something that is rare to see when you pull up the screen. It's 59 degrees outside, so it's that comfortable, little chill in the air.
Yeah,
I get to wear a long sleeve shirt. One of my comfortable Johnny Cotton shirts, which I really. It's all tattered but it's comfortable. I like it.
It looks purposefully vintage.
Yes, I like it. It's vintage because it actually is vintage. It's not
you
purposely.
Wore it.
It's
yes.
vintage.
Okay.
But look at my screen. It says % of rain from 12 noon to 6 today.
Okay.
0. You never see that in Florida.
No.
You just don't see. Okay, and then it jumps up to 1%.
1%. After lunch.
1%. I mean, you just don't see in our area. You don't see 0 like 6 times in a row.
Yeah, you don't.
It just doesn't happen. So it's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. Buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blakes traffic report.
Traffic.
They fixed the camera.
Now one's too high.
Now one's looking at the birds.
It's Snoop Dogg high.
Yeah. All right.
But it looks open out there.
Nobody's out today.
No, they want to watch our show today.
Exactly. Stay in. Don't do that.
Enjoy the
Don't
stoidum.
drive. Go. Hang out in your bed. We'll get to that later in trending. All right, that hit the Blake's traffic report, brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's Historic Hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with a full fare guest through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine one stop at a time. All right, moving into the news. We had Father Matt's, it was the 1-year anniversary of Father Matt's attack. That was October 11th. So last year on the 11th, Father Matt was having breakfast at Juniper Market with a friend and parishioner, and a woman came up, tapped him on the shoulder. He turned around, asked her if she needed help, and she attacked him. He told his story about all of the various miracles. That's the only word I've got for why he's even here today. Someone just happened to be driving past with the exact first aid equipment that he needed, which isn't common.
It's, like,
a chest seal.
A wound kit.
Yeah, exactly, for these types of wounds. And that's the only reason why they were able to get the bleeding under control so that he could survive the trip to the hospital. He was in the hospital for weeks, and he still has lingering effects from this. This is going to be a long time to heal from this. He was back preaching as quick as his family and his doctors would allow him to. And he doesn't talk about it that much, honestly. I mean, you would think there's some religious leaders that, every sermon they step up, well, when I was stabbed. But
that's what I would do.
He's not that guy. And so he doesn't mention it very much from the pulpit. And you kind of have to drag it out of him at times. But he was interviewed for the 1-year anniversary, and that story is out. It's behind a paywall, so I've been told it's very good, but I don't pay to pay that particular service.
If you missed our interview, go back and watch it. I mean, he was absolutely amazing. He was so giving, and he showed the real human that he is. I mean, his love for basketball and everything. He's just a good dude.
He is a good dude.
Like, you look at him and go, that's a good dude.
Yeah.
Glad you're still here.
And he invited the staff of the church to breakfast this morning. And we were trying to figure out a way that we could make it work, that we could go live from this breakfast and show you guys kind of how he interacts with the other people at the church and what he had to say this morning. So the text I got was a 1-year stabiversary breakfast at Juniper Market. So they are having breakfast as we speak. Father Matt wanted me to share with you, since we weren't able to get there, he wanted me to share that he is so grateful for the prayers of the community and just the love and support that everyone has sent his way, sent towards his family, sent towards the church. Just the faith community and St. Augustine in general really rallied to support him personally and our church in general. So he just wanted to big shout out and a big thank you to everyone in St. Augustine for your prayers and your support as he went through that horrific ordeal. The woman has been deemed unfit for trial, and so she is indefinitely in an institution to hopefully help her with whatever mental health struggles that she has been struggling with for a long time. Something I learned recently that I didn't know because it was just secret. She does have children, and I didn't know that our church gave her kids Christmas. So our church provided Christmas presents for her family, and I just learned that as this anniversary, as people have been talking about it as a result of the anniversary. And I just thought that was what should have happened. I think that's what a Christian community should do. And so keep her and her family in prayers, because there's a lot going on there. And you know, her kids need support, and they definitely need your prayers. So that anniversary is happening. That breakfast is happening right now. Like, he took everybody back to Juniper Market. So I think it's, you know, it's fitting. Father Matt's got a bit of a sense of humor.
He's got a great sense of humor.
As you will see if you watch that video back of him talking about it during our interview. And so there was a lot of, you know, just jokes back and forth between everyone in the group chat at the church. So it has to be a very enjoyable and uplifting. I'm sure there's going to be some tears shed and lots of laughs this morning at Juniper Market. So it was the anniversary on Friday, and he's kind of kept it low key, but he wanted to take everybody out to Juniper Market this morning. So the church staff is with him there.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
And you know, he's been in my Rotary group for years, and just, you know, I've gotten to know him, and you know, the interview I had with him just kind of, you know, it was one of those moments where, like, hey, we should all be like Father Matt.
Yeah.
So just a good guy, good sense of humor, and just enjoys life. So
For sure.
glad he's still here to enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, and we'll definitely say I do have plans to rebroadcast the interview today here on Facebook at noon. So if you want to watch it, so
thanks, Blake.
So I'll make sure that goes out on the air again.
That's good idea. Thank you.
And the message that's been preached from our church a lot in the past couple of weeks has just been forgiveness, godly forgiveness, releasing yourself from the burden of anger. And what that is, what that really means to forgive someone, in the Christian context. And that's really what Father Matt and really everyone in the church has striven to do in this situation, is just hold on to forgiveness and pray for this.
And it starts actually with yourself. You have to be able to forgive yourself for things, and then you can forgive. You learn to forgive yourself, you can learn to forgive others.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
And a lot of people can do the second part, and really never can get the first part.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta start with the first part. Be able to forgive yourself.
I'll be honest, it's easier for me to forgive other people than
100%.
it is for me to forgive myself.
100%. So.
Yeah, 100%. So that anniversary is happening, and they are celebrating another life well lived by Father Matt today at Juniper Market. All right. After 32 years, Nights of Lights organizers want visitors to break this habit. For more than 30 years, St. Augustine Nights of Lights has drawn millions of visitors from around the world, but this year, county tourism officials are hoping to clear up one big misconception. They say the event has never been designed as a drive-through attraction. For 32 years of Nights of Lights, we've never really told folks that this is not a drive-through event, says Susan Phillips, a St. Johns County tourism chief, during an update at the Tourism Development Council. So this year we're saying it. This is not a drive-through event. Instead, visitors are being urged to park in designated shuttle lots, hop aboard a free shuttle to downtown, and explore the city's historic streets on foot to experience the lights close up. Phillips says the new messaging aims to reduce the traffic gridlock that often overwhelms downtown during the holiday season, while helping visitors slow down and enjoy the charm of the city. This is an event where you park your car, take the shuttle, walk around, enjoy the ambiance, Phillips explained. It's about the experience, not the drive. This year's marketing campaign and promotional materials will emphasize that change, marking the county's first coordinated effort to reshape how visitors approach the festival. Phillips admitted the transition won't happen overnight, especially with many longtime visitors accustomed to driving through the lights displays, but said the goal is to start shifting behavior now. It's going to take people cooperating with us, she said, but we feel like this is a good first step. To support the effort, the county has also rolled out a new mobile app to help users find parking, shuttle stops, restrooms, and restaurant or reservation information, all designed to make the Nights of Lights experience more seamless. Officials say more than 5,000 people downloaded the app within just a few days of its launch, a promising start as St. Augustine prepares to welcome another massive crowd for one of Florida's most beloved holiday traditions. I love Nights of Lights. We love walking around Nights of Lights. We have free parking because of reasons and jobs and things, so we have passes.
We have free parking because we pay mortgage.
So I think when you know that you have a spot and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, I think it's probably more enjoyable to park and go wander around.
Well, I mean, and if you struggle finding parking, Rebecca has her lot. She'll start, the night of the lights. So
yes,
the light up night, November 15th.
Yeah.
So when the chaos begins. So, no, it's always exciting, and you have to time things better. When you live downtown, you kind of learn to live with it.
Yep.
You just kind of embrace it. You know what it's going to be. You're going to get aggravated. You're going to get aggravated, but it's, we live in paradise. If this is the worst thing that happens to you this entire year, you got stuck in traffic for 45 minutes, you're doing pretty good.
I'm pretty patient with Nights of Lights traffic, and I just try to avoid King Street as much as I can, go down the side streets. I'm pretty patient with that. I was not patient this morning when I was stuck behind a beloved fellow citizen who was so honorable and diligent to not go a single mile per hour over the speed limit the entire drive. I'm not going to say it lengthened my commute here today, but it definitely increased the frustration.
Yeah, no, I had a frustrating drive in also. I mean, I had a FPL truck and a school bus that both of them decided let's go the exact same speed, which was the speed limit, which those two probably have gauges on their vehicles, so they can't.
Yeah.
So they're doing the exact same speed, and it literally was like everybody was backed up.
Yeah.
And I was 2 cars back just going, which one's going to turn first? Which one's going to turn first?
It's a moving roadblock.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying.
So I knew eventually I was hoping the school would turn into the neighborhood. It did. School bus turned into the neighborhood. So, then you were able to zoom past the school bus as it was turning, and then you get
Not
around.
that we'd ever do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was Subaru, bright blue Subaru. And they did not go when the light turned green. Someone had to honk to get them to go. And then they stayed as slow as possible. And at that point, I'm already through the 207 intersection, and I'm just stuck. There's just no good way out.
Yeah, I always say
all the way. He saw it.
Yeah.
It was all the way to work.
Yeah, all the way. No, but I mean, it was. I've always said when I retire, I'm going to drive like that. But I don't think I'm ever going to retire. So
I just kept thinking, I am so glad that your dog did not engage in some shenanigans that made you late today. I'm so happy for you about that. I'm so happy that another driver in your house didn't block you in so that you had to get out and you had to move the car so that you could get out of the driveway. I'm so glad that everything worked so well in your life that you're not in a hurry. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. And then there's people like I drive what I consider slightly over the speed limit. I'm not a fast driver, but I'm slightly over the speed limit. And then when someone zooms past me, so actually, unless you drive the exact speed I drive, you're
offensive.
An idiot.
You're offensive.
You're a terrible driver.
Yeah.
Because I complain about the ones that drive too slow, then I complain about the ones that drive too fast. So only my speed is the correct speed.
Yeah.
So just so.
100%.
Yeah. You agree, right?
Yeah. Just don't get in front of me.
Yeah.
I just don't want anybody in front of me.
Yeah. Or if they zoom past you, like,
Now that I think
where are
about
you going? Where are you going?
I should probably re-listen to that sermon on forgiveness. All right, Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. I have got Sunoco on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.72, Sunoco on South Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.77, Shell at 146 King Street at $2.77, Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.78, Mobile and Circle K on South Ponce at $2.81, Shell on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.85, Gate on US 1 North at $2.89, Circle K on US 1 North at $2.89, A1A Discount Bev at $2.89, and Gate on Mizell Road at $2.99. That Gas Buddy Gas report is brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. Remember when the time matters. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. Live music today, we're going to start at 5 o'clock. Benny Jacobs, Hurricane Grill and Wings, 5 o'clock. Allen Arena Oasis at 5 o'clock. Trevor Compton is at St. Augustine Shores Golf Club at 5 o'clock. Mike Cook is at Conch House at 5 o'clock. Edwin Barbosa is at Casa Maya at 6 o'clock. Brett Blackshear is at Harry's at 6. Colin Costco is at Pesca Villano at 6 o'clock. Bad Dog Mama is at Prohibition Kitchen at 6 o'clock. Nam is at Shanghai Nobbies at 7 o'clock. Joshua Tennessee Worthies at Colonial Oak at 7. Lecrae is at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall at 7. Corn again at Cafe 11 at 8 o'clock. Glass Chapel and Isia is at Sarbez at 8 o'clock. Versatiles at Trade Winds at 9 o'clock. And Half My Home is at Shanghai Nobbies, closing out the night at 11:20. It's a late night tonight. That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction. Voted Best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, Fidus installs the GAF Lifetime Roofing System and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right, so as a millennial, I have been surrounded by movies about the impending robot apocalypse.
Got it.
Robots are coming for us, to the point that my kids were writing poems last night, putting them into ChatGPT, asking ChatGPT what the author of that poem was thinking. And I'm like, don't do that. You're training them on emotional intelligence. Do not help the robot. I fear robots. Mm-hmm. Not everyone does.
No.
And so we have smart beds. Mm-hmm. We have luxury smart beds.
Luxury smart beds.
These are expensive things.
Okay.
And I don't have a bed that has settings, but I guess this bed has settings, and it has like all the things, bells and whistles.
My couch does not have settings. I sleep on the couch a lot.
Completely unrelated news.
It's mainly either dog or no dog as your only optional setting.
That's your setting.
Yeah.
In completely unrelated news, Amazon properties, Amazon sites, Amazon domains, they had outages at the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
This caused annoyance for people trying to play Roblox, and our church has Amazon domain productivity software that they weren't able to use. Like, people were annoyed by these problems with Reddit, Roblox, Amazon, and lots of properties associated with them. Turns out these smart beds were connected to some sort of Amazon server.
That'll wake you up.
Well, it did.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm envisioning like I Dream of Jeannie of I Love Lucy episode.
Okay.
With this, it's a real physical comedy here. So I'm sure it happened much slower. So what happened here? 8
Sleep is the manufacturer that has the internet-enabled bed. My bed does not need to be connected to the internet. The internet-enabled bed, including temperature-adjusting mattress cover. Okay, never mind. Maybe my bed does need to be connected to the internet. And a base that fits between your frame and your mattress, allowing for adjustable angles during sleep. Using AI, the products can also track your sleep habits, respiratory patterns, heart rates, and other health data to provide a customized sleeping experience without the need of wearable devices. Customers can pay extra for what's called autopilot.
Okay.
The pod's AI component collects sleep and health matrix. So evidently,
this sounds pretty freaking amazing. I'm not going I was against it. I was against it at the very beginning, but the more you read, I'm like, gosh dang, I need one of these.
So, 8 Sleep, you say?
Yeah.
So companies like 8 Sleep, they're part of the Amazon Web Services, and on Monday there was the outage, and it caused lots of problems for lots of people. 8 Sleep CEO Matteo Franchetti posted on X that 8 Sleep was restoring its systems, that the company would outage-proof its products. Our engineers, quote, our engineers are shipping backup mode as of yesterday, a transparent automatic fallback that lets the 8 Sleep app speak directly to your pod over Bluetooth when cloud infrastructure is unavailable. So evidently the outage caused these beds to like move around and angle up, like waking up mode, because like it just defaulted to wake up mode. And so people's sleep was just destroyed. So they've gotten hooked
My sleep's destroyed every night.
They've gotten hooked on this AI-enabled perfect sleep.
I either have a dog jump on me, a cat jump on me, or a kid jump on me. And sometimes
all three.
Rebecca jump on me. And not in the kind of fun way that we're talking about.
Oh, you're suggesting that you might want one of these 8 sleep pods?
No, these things sound pretty freaking awesome.
There's like buttons on the bed. Usually I'm talking about pressing different buttons. I'm one of the pores, so I don't press buttons on my actual bed.
Yeah. I have enough trouble trying to find the remote to turn it off when everyone else is asleep. And it's under someone's buttocks or something. And
yeah.
It's changing itself.
So allegedly, so not only did the beds go into wake up mode, some beds actually increased their temperature by a lot.
Oh yeah,
really? Starting slowly cooking the people.
Yes. So some temperatures got as high as 110 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my gosh!
Special sauna mode when you have a power outage.
Why would it even go to 110?
Maybe therapeutic.
Just like
how? Why?
Maybe
like a hot tub's like 104, 105.
Small of back is injured. You want just that one spot in the lumbar region to be warm.
Okay. I don't want a bed that can cook me. Now I'm back to where I was at. I'm back to where I was at originally. I'm so conflicted by this story.
Evidently, there's blinking lights and there's wake-up alarms that come through the mattress to gently wake you up. And this happened in the middle of the night when the internet outage went out.
I had a deaf, well, I still have a deaf friend. They're still with us. But their alarm is actually was underneath their mattress, and it would vibrate.
Okay.
To wake them up. So that was their alarm.
Yeah.
So that's kind of.
Now we have the like sunrise alarms that are lights that wake up. I wonder, have they transitioned to that at all?
Well, they had that then too, but she preferred the
vibrating one. Right on. Yeah, so evidently these mattresses come equipped with things like that. And so if you didn't wake up while being cooked, then you woke up to the flashing lights and the alarms. And there's like positionability, I guess. There's like sit up. I don't know. It's a lot. It's for the wealthy.
Yeah, because actually their cheapest mattress. Do you want to guess how much it costs?
$4,000.
$2,748.
Okay.
All right. I mean, that's not as expensive as I was
mattresses are expensive.
They are.
So that's not too far outside of some of the mattresses that I bought in my lifetime.
I was definitely going to guess higher.
Yeah.
Especially
I was thinking a really good mattress is usually about $2,000, so I doubled it. So
yeah.
So that's within a really good mattress price range.
Yeah, that's nice mattress price range. The older I get, the closer I get to that change thing that women talk about, the more I'm like, so an air-conditioned mattress sounds good.
I mean, if this thing can cool you down, I mean.
Can I get like the ice package? Can I get it down to like 52 degrees? Yeah. So yeah, there we go. Beware of AI-enabled mattresses. That Tap Into the Trends brought to you by Facial Rejuvenation Center. Ready to look as young as you feel? At the Facial Rejuvenation Center in St. Augustine, they specialize in natural, lasting results. Whether you're considering Botox, fillers, advanced skin treatments, or facial surgery, their expert team tailors every experience to your unique beauty goals. For more than 21 years, the Facial Rejuvenation Center has proudly served the local community, offering a wide range of services, including chemical peels, microneedling, dermaplaning, radio frequency treatments, and laser hair removal, and more. Discover renewed confidence in a warm professional setting because you deserve to love the face you see in the mirror. Call 904-810-5434 or visit frcenter.com to book your consultation today. All right, back into the news. Another board member resigns from the St. Augustine Airport Board. The turmoil continues at the St. Augustine Airport as yet another board member has stepped down, marking the latest blow for a governing body already struggling to regain stability. Action News Jax has learned that Jennifer Leota, one of the only two remaining original board members, has officially resigned, just as Governor Ron DeSantis appointed 3 new members in an effort to get the airport back on track.
So now he has to appoint another one.
Yet another one.
Yeah.
For months, the airport authority was unable to conduct business because it didn't have a quorum, following the June resignations of Reba Ludlow, Len Tucker, and Dennis Clark, who were each charged with sunshine law violations for allegedly conducting public business in private. Leota's resignation comes with a 10-page letter outlining what she calls deep-rooted problems inside the airport's leadership. In that letter, she cites what she describes as findings of misconduct, ongoing governance failures, and continuing ethics concerns, saying those issues have made it impossible for her to continue serving. Among her allegations, criminal misconduct by former board members, an inappropriate salary for the airport's executive director, along with concerns about outside employment, issues involving the airport's new legal counsel, and what she calls a lack of transparency and accountability. Leota also said she's repeatedly called for an independent investigation into the airport's operations, hoping her departure will prompt new leadership to restore public trust. She wrote, quote, "I hope my resignation will serve as a catalyst for transparency, accountability, and public trust moving forward. The resignation leaves yet another vacant seat on a board that has spent much of this year under scrutiny, as the airport faces financial strain, a criminal investigation, and mounting public pressure to turn things around."
All right, real quick, we do have some breaking news, and it actually has to do with the airport. So that you were mentioning the sirens that you might have heard, like around 10 minutes ago. We just got reports from the fire rescue that apparently there's an aircraft down in the marsh north of the airport.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of, and it might have been actually the fire department also that's close to us, taken off from away from the sheriff's department, stuff like that. So they don't. We don't have any other story behind it. We just know it's down.
Yes. That's the fire rescue did post the message to the public. I believe like 15 minutes ago. So I believe once the show's done, I'll try my best to go out and see what I can get.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
And speaking of firefighters,
moving into other firefighter news, St. Johns County firefighters set to meet with county leaders to continue push for reduced work hours. Firefighters in St. Johns County are once again pushing for shorter work weeks, saying mandatory overtime and long shifts are putting their health and safety at risk. The St. Johns County Firefighters Union will return to the negotiating table Wednesday, continuing talks with county leaders to reduce firefighter schedules from 56 hours a week down to 42. Union President Dave Stevens says departments across the county are making similar changes, and it's time for St. Johns County to follow suit. Throughout the state and throughout the country, everyone is switching to this, Stevens said. If departments all over are able to do it, I know we can as well. Right now, many local firefighters are working 24-hour shifts, often stretching to 48 hours straight because of mandatory overtime. Stevens says a combination of long hours, population growth, and rising emergency calls has created dangerous fatigue levels that increase the risk of injury, accidents, and burnout. This will save firefighters' lives, Stevens says. To help make the 42-hour week a reality, the union points to the county's newly approved budget, which includes a $4.9 million recruitment and retention payout to firefighters. Stevens believes that funding could cover the first year of the new schedule. Those dollars can go into what we need for year one to start the process of the 42-hour work week, he explained. And in a move to ease the financial burden, firefighters are even willing to give up their raises. Stephen says members are offering to forgo the 7% cost of living increase recently approved for all county employees for at least the next 2 years to help taxpayers fund the schedule change. Starting pay for St. Johns County firefighters is $17.65 an hour, or about $52,000 a year, and that would stay the same under the new proposal.
That math doesn't math. I read the story, like if you do 1765 times 2,080, which is a regular 40 work week, it gets nowhere close to the 52,000.
Well, they do a 56-hour work week.
Oh, okay.
So their standard work week is 56 hours. So that's where.
Okay, because it's 24 on.
So they're working to get.
So it's 24 on,
they're
and
working
then they
down
count
to get
they
42.
count the half day. Okay,
Yeah.
All right. Because I mean, 1765 on a normal, times. That's only $36,000.
Yeah.
So, but they have to be there. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it is. It's just. They count that extra 12 hours. That's real.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, your math is for 40-hour week, right?
Yeah.
So they're doing 56, so it's an extra 16 hours.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I even have I had them at 24 and 24, but I guess it's 24, and then because the way the time works, an extra 12.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Stevens continues. This isn't about raises. It's about health and safety. Negotiations will continue this week. All right. I, for one, think that we know more about sleep. We know more about how much the body needs to recover. I think that we need to work towards getting to this 42-hour work week for our firefighters. They are making life and death decisions, and they need to be able to make it with a clear mind, and they are using their bodies in very physical ways to save lives, and they need to have time to recover.
Yeah. All right. So I just got Captain Jack just gave me some information. Firefighters work 832 more hours than a normal employee per year, which is around 2912, which is where I was doing my calculations from. So you have to add that 832 on top of the 2932. So, So we need these guys mentally healthy.
Mentally and physically healthy.
I don't think they're complaining about the pay as much as they are.
They're not. They're willing to forego their raises so that they can get the time to recover. And I think they need this. They see people in the worst possible way, and they experience so much trauma because they show up to traumatic things all the time. You don't call a firefighter because you're having a birthday party and you're inviting them. You call them because something's gone wrong, and they need the time to be able to recover mentally and physically.
Yeah. So, those are like my work hours.
Only with way worse working conditions.
Oh yeah, I don't have to run into a fire and see all the drama.
Yeah,
sure. But that's
you just have to deal with me.
Yeah.
And me.
I have my own personal trauma, but
a web of trauma you just attract.
that I attract and create. I create it too. It's not just I attract it.
Yeah.
So I think we want these guys. These are our heroes. We want them to be mentally healthy. Beyond their time.
Yes.
Working to keep us safe.
Absolutely.
So.
Yes.
And real quick, there was a story that broke overnight as well that I do want to talk about because it does involve the former St. Johns County Fire Chief Scott Bullard. The trial ended yesterday with the jury awarding him $500,000 for the county breaching of his contractual rights.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. Troy, how do you want to check the comments today?
On this Thursday, I will thoroughly thunder through the thoughtful commentary of our tribe.
All right. That thoughtful foraging thoroughfare? I don't know. Yeah. Thoroughly thoughtful foraging brought to you by BNS Signs.
Yeah. Thundering. There was thundering involved.
Yeah, that's true. Even though no rain. Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to BNS Signs, proudly family-owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high-quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast, responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. Also brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Need a customer prefab portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. All right, Troy, comments report.
All right. So it is National Slap Your Coworker Day. So go ahead. On my arm, not my face. Go ahead. There you go. All right. So we got that covered.
Yes.
It's also National Crocs Day. Don't wear Crocs.
I'm not.
Don't celebrate that.
I abstain.
Stay away from Crocs. There's so many better choices like barefoot.
I'll dance to the Crocodile Rock.
Oh,
I'll celebrate that way.
that's true. Costco and Buc-ee's is at $2.58. Woohoo!
Yeah.
BP's at $2.96. Wawa, Circle K, and Gate are at $2.98. Racetracks at $2.97, and Speedway at $2.99.
What are we doing at Speedway?
And Johnny Carson won the best host.
Of course.
All right.
His
And,
birthday, too.
and again, happy birthday to my munchkin Maeve.
We
A lot
love
of
you,
birthday
May.
wishes out there for her.
Uh-huh.
And Barbara Jean says she doesn't need to go to Night Lights. She had the ultimate experience on the back of her husband's Harley, so she doesn't have to go back down there.
So she's done.
She's good. She met the pinnacle of the Night Lights with the
Check.
Harley experience.
All right.
So so it's just a beautiful day. Enjoy it. Now it's only going to get to like 74 today.
Go outside.
Yeah, breathe it.
Yeah.
Breathe in Florida.
So as I was very slowly driving here, I was like, why is it warm in here? And it's because my AC in my van was set to like 72.
Oh,
So
it was heating it
blowing
up.
heat.
Oh.
I had to put it down to like 63 to get it to be cool in there.
All right, we need to get Blake over there to it. So the Stardom
Yes,
stat
Stardom
today
stat.
is Dumbo was released in 1941 on this day. It would have won Mammal of the Year by Time Magazine, but in that same year Pearl Harbor hit, it got bumped off of
All
the
right.
magazine.
Okay.
So, Mammal of the Year.
Mammal of the Year.
Yeah.
That Stardom stat brought to you by St. August Pizza in downtown St. Augustine, right at the corner of Riberia and MLK. Get yourself a slice today because it's delicious. Plugs, Troy.
We got Bollocks tonight. Tune in, and we should have the fun guys getting after it. We got some great guests coming up in November, and I mean, I appreciate everybody who comes in and just enjoys
Absolutely.
being with us. So
That is awesome. Do you have any plugs for us, Blake?
I'll be live, hopefully.
All right.
Yeah.
Be live hopefully soon, and you're going to repost Father Matt's interview once you're done with all of that because you're amazing and we love you.
Yep.
Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble. Bollocks tonight. Stay tuned all day. We're going to have videos. Bye, guys.
bye, guys.